officially start. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our monthly meeting. Yes, we can actually start with any shout outs that anyone has. Does anyone have any shout outs that they would like to do?
I do. I was eating. I'm sorry. This is Nye. I'd like to give a shout out to Setson, who for like the past couple months has been making all of the crit food for all of the raid packs that we send out. To Kaylee and Belle for going out of their way to do some extra rubbery flank farming for me. Cell Swords, who continue to support the Guild Bank every month. Jazzy, who always does my spreadsheets for me and never complains when my 4-year-old queries the API too many times in a day and breaks everything. To Snowmantle, who has been super supportive of everything that I've wanted to do with the banking. And last but certainly not least, to Ironstones, who listens to all of my whining and my crazy ideas and watches me as I'm about ready to throw my PC and says, "It's okay, calm down, I can fix it." And I couldn't do anything for the guild or for the bank without any of those people and everybody else that helps as well.
I actually have a shout out for Naishala, the one who was just speaking. She has been doing an amazing job with the bank. When she first inherited it, it was still in the process of getting ironed out, and it was a hot mess. And she has done an amazing job of organizing everything. She's had so many wonderful ideas that she's been implementing and has been a huge asset to the guild. So thank you so much, Naishala, for all of your hard work.
I've got a couple shout outs. First one is for Setson for making the bazillion spiced rib roast that I needed so I can get my class mounts. It's a quest. If anyone needs any, I've got a ton, so let me know. I also want to do a shout out to Xyroxia for sending me a whole bunch of the jellies for the bee mount, so thank you so much. A shout out to Rox for doing a crap ton of advertising for our Jaina mount runs, which I'll talk about a little bit more later. And a shout out to everybody who participated in all of these super fun events that we had this last month. We had a great time, and I hope more people will show up to them in the future.
I have a shout out. This is Belle. Shout out to Leia, Alessandra, and Wario, and anyone else who was involved in planning my birthday celebration. It was really awesome, and it moved me a lot to have that much support from the guild at a time when things are a little strange. So thank you very much for all that you did, all that went into the planning for that.
Do we have any other shout outs?
Yeah, I would like to do a few shout outs. One to Ironstones. He's been a great help to Team Quarion in, just being a support for us, as well as Alessandra for helping me come up, brainstorm a few ideas on a few of the things that I wanted to implement for my team. And of course, to all of my raiders for making the raids happen.
Do we have any other shout outs? Then we'll go on ahead and move on to promotions and introductions of any new leadership.
And I have a couple of those. It has been a couple of months since our last guild meeting, mostly due to various IRL and non-IRL circumstances, but both Fire Pixie and Major Chill, the leads for Quarian and for Valiant, have passed their trials and were promoted to Royal Emissary for their respective teams. So congratulations to both of them.
I hope you took the puns into account before you promoted Major. Just saying.
I mean, that still doesn't keep me from kicking out of the guild when he won. I'm just saying.
Is that all it takes?
I still have that pun-free data to use at some point from the
Yeah.
streamathon.
Yeah, you do need to use that.
We had a promotion over on Team Reckoning. Malthador was promoted to Raid Lead. He's been doing a wonderful job with Team Reckoning. Do we have any other promotions?
I do. I have Katarina. He's not fully there yet, but he has been a Templar in banking for a while, and he officially started trialing for an AB position with banking on the 14th. And I'd like to welcome Drop Bay to banking, and he is trialing for a Templar position.
Nice. Welcome aboard, guys. Are there any other promotions or introductions of leadership? Alright, then we'll move on to State of the Kingdom, starting with Snow with Eternal Kingdom Alliance.
And so, excuse me, hold on. Oh, frog in my throat. I just wanted to take a moment and say that we have 2 teams now that have reached N'Zoth on Mythic. And that's probably going to be a bit of a slog for both of them, but hopefully everyone will be real supportive, and I'm really looking forward to seeing that boss die. And other than that, I have been I recently put out the word that I would like to meet with various team leads, both for raid teams and for our other departments, and just want to start laying the grounds for what we're going to be doing going forward into Shadowlands. Start thinking about that next year, the next X-Pack, relatively early, so that hopefully we can be well prepared to hit the ground running come Shadowlands.
Aw, Callie!
She started talking when Snow did.
Nice. And basically, if people have thoughts, suggestions, ideas for the guild going into Shadowlands, by all means, feel free to contact me. You don't have to just be an officer. I'm just looking at things like, how are we going to do banking? How how we're going to organize some of our other departments to help support our raid teams a little bit, possibly a little bit more. And that's pretty much all I have. I do want to congratulate our heroic teams that have gotten AOTC. That would be... so let's see, which was our first heroic team to get AOTC?
Isman, I think.
No.
I actually think it was Benediction. Oh, no, maybe Benediction, yeah. Sorry.
So Benediction, Kismet, and it's like, sorry, I'm having trouble with words today.
Pretty sure Harbinger
has also gotten it, yeah. So,
Gallant's been working on Mythic, so we're done with it as well.
Right. And so, sorry, I guess Gallant I had amongst the Mythic teams, although at this point, it's almost like there's no divide, right? Like, because I know Kismet now has been doing some Mythic as well. And that's always fun to see. So... At any rate, that's pretty much all I have. But like I said, if you have thoughts, suggestions, etc. for things as we move into Shadowlands, by all means, feel free to message me or contact me.
All right, and then next is Belle with Endless Kingdom.
Hi, everyone. I wanted to start by saying that I appreciate all of the people who have moved from Eternal Kingdom to Endless Kingdom, our retired raiders that we've asked to make that switch. I know that some of you have made it reluctantly, and I really appreciate that you've gone ahead and done it. It does help us support you better. Among other things, there are repairs in Endless Kingdom, and when you're teamless, you don't get repairs in Eternal Kingdom. So just one way we're trying to make that experience better for you. So if you've made the switch, you are on a new team, you're on the social team, and Wirio is your team lead. If you have any concerns, suggestions, or just want to chat with her, I know she's available. She likes to talk with people, and she doesn't bite. Well, she's a Worgen, so at least she doesn't bite often.
She's a shambling dog monster.
Wait, what?
Love you, Maria.
How dare.
Seriously, if there's ever a conflict or an issue, you can always go to leadership for help. Whether it's Wirio or someone else, bringing leadership in allows us to de-escalate the situation. That is always a better solution than taking it to guild chat. I will tell you, from my point of view, this is not a drama-free guild, but it's our job as leaders to handle the drama so that you have as drama-free an experience as possible. So give us that opportunity to help bring it to leadership if on, and let us do our job. I wanted to talk a little bit about alt requests. Thank you. A lot of people have been bringing in alts with the leveling bonus, and I really appreciate how many of you are following the directions for alt requests in the alt request channels. That makes things so much easier for the person adding you. For those that aren't aware, to have an alt invited to Eternal Kingdom, you just need to post in the alt request channel in Discord for that faction. The format for the post is pinned in the channel, and following that format provides all of the information that we need to keep things organized. We want you to use the alt request channels in Discord because that makes things easier, but it also verifies that you are a member of the guild. And this helps us because we occasionally have people try to come in through the back door to become members of the guild, and we really want people to go through the application process because it gives them a better experience and it gives us a better grip on who is in the guild. If the leveling bonus isn't enough, there are a lot of people who have been coming back to the game this month. We had 27 social member applications in April. If you are new to the guild, welcome. If you haven't been as active lately and you're getting back into the game, for all of you, the banking runs are just one of several great ways to meet people. So look for opportunities to jump into a run and get to know people. If you are a sponsor, I wanted to make a note. If you're sponsoring someone, please remember to check in on them regularly. Don't just assume that the sponsorship team is covering everything, because it's actually the sponsor's job to make sure that the new member is adjusting to the guild and getting the support they need, the social team gets them onboarded. But that first month especially, we really count on the sponsor to make sure that the new members are joining in runs, getting a chance to run mythics if that's what they want, or able to talk in guild chat and talk about pets, whatever makes them tick. The sponsor is the person who knows them the best, and we really need your support to make that experience good for every new member. While we're on the subject of sponsors, we have an opening for a new assistant on the sponsorship team. This is a great way to help the guild and meet new people. You will screen applicants, set them up in the guild, and make sure they are informed about how the guild works and how they can get the most out of belonging here. If you are interested in that position, please talk to Mardine. The last thing, and I didn't put it on the agenda, but the last thing I wanted to do is share my gratitude for all of you who helped me celebrate my birthday. From the planning, to the scavenger hunt, to the trivia, to carrying me tonight for the Jaina Mount. I know a lot of work went into giving me a really good celebration of what was an important milestone birthday for me. A lot of people have big things to celebrate right now, not just birthdays, but graduations and weddings come to mind as well. And their plans have been severely hampered by COVID. Having a celebration in game with all of you, that made up for all that I couldn't do. I feel really fortunate to have this in-game family, and you've made me feel really special, so thank you very much. Over to you, Kaylee.
All right. Yeah, now with Eternal Kingdom on the Horde side. We are actually getting ready to start up a new team. Team Fate will be a kind of a mid-ranged mythic team that will be running on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 12 Eastern. And their focus is on being a mythic team. Reckoning we currently have is a normal heroic team with just a focus on AOTC. We just got Il'gynoth down last night, and so we are ready to start on Carapace and N'Zoth. We raid on Saturdays. And as always, if there's any of you on the Alliance side that are interested in joining us over on the Horde side, you're more than welcome to. We have our Mythic Plus nights on Friday nights. We usually have roughly 3 or 4 groups that run every Friday night. Typically, we have a group that is newer people to Mythic Plus that have very little experience, and they'll typically run kind of baseline mythics all the way up to like Mythic 5 keys. We usually have a group that runs kind of the mid-range keys, like 8 to 12s, and then we usually have a group or two that is doing 12s on up to 16s. So regardless of where your experience is, you're more than welcome to come join us on Mythic Plus nights, and we can find a room for you in one of the groups. We have our Sunday shenanigans as well. Sunday, the fun run. It's normal Ny'alotha. All alts are, of course, welcomed. It's the normal standard requirements of eye level 430 and the legendary cloak equipped. And we run that on Sundays. Typically, we would have been raiding tonight, but with the meeting, we pushed it back, so we'll be forming after the meeting. And again, any of you Alliance friends who have Horde alts that would like to join us, we'd love to have you. We do have bank runs as well, and we are currently putting together an all Volparian run. The plan is early July, we'll be doing an all Volparian run, so now is a good time to unlock Volparians and level Volparians for our all Volparian run. More information will be coming on that as we get closer to the date and make the flyers and things. Outside of that, I think that's about it for the Horde side.
turning it over to Leah for community management.
Hey guys, how are you? I apologize that I was a little late. Anyway, things have been going really good with our runs. We have a couple new things that are added. I do apologize. There's one that I haven't really gotten to get much together on yet because it literally just started. We're having that alt heroic run on Saturday nights. Also, we have the transmog runs that are going on now too. I'm working on getting everything updated, calendar on the Discord. It's been a little crazy. It's hard to do some of this stuff with a crying baby, but anyway. So we have those going on. We don't really have anything new at the moment other than that. If you have any ideas, please contact myself for Ironstones. We're always looking for even just one-time events. Those work too. Just so we can have something new going on, especially right now. I am trying to kind of keep things going because I know 99% of us are stuck inside. So we'd like to kind of give people stuff to do, and even those that are essential, go to work and come home. So we want to kind of keep things upbeat and kind of give people, I don't know, I don't want to say hope. That sounds awful, but this isn't Star Wars. But anyway, so yeah, that is what's going on with that. Please contact us. As Snow had said, my teams are going to be getting together with me. We'll be doing that in a little while to discuss planning for Shadowlands. I want to try to figure out how we can have events that will help teams. So if team leads have any input, I'd love to hear that as well. Other than that, I know Belle mentioned it. I hope we don't think we're like pounding this home, but former raiders I have that are still in Eternal Kingdom raiding guild, I have reached out to as many of you as possible in Discord. If I wasn't able to find your Discord, I'm sorry, but please reach out to me. You'll actually notice if you need to get moved to E&K because there will usually be a note by your name in the guild that says needs to be moved to E&K. So if I sent you something, please get in touch with Wario. If you have any questions, please message me. We're trying to get everybody over and into Endless just so things are in order in preparation for Shadowlands. And as they said, it's not a demotion. I've had people say that to me, and it's actually kind of insulting to myself because I came into this guild as a social, so it's not a demotion to go into Endless. It's literally just to keep things organized so we know who you are, because there are people who are in Eternal Kingdom raider and there are former raiders, and I'm asking team leads like, who is this person, and no one knows. So just so we can keep track of what's of everything, it's really helpful. It's not a demotion. Callie, stop making noises. So again, any questions, let me know. Otherwise, please get in touch with Wario. And that is really all I have.
Thank you, Leia. Lily is out tonight, so do you know if there was anything prepped in?
No, she did not send me anything.
Okay, so then we'll move on to banking with Nishala.
Thank you. Hey, everyone. So first I'm going to start off with our farming runs. Thank you, everybody who goes to those. They're a huge benefit to the bank, as you all know. We have several regular runs set up, so find one that fits your time and come join us. Even if we're herbing and you can't herb, feel free to jump in Discord, chat, get to know some of your guildies. These are also all listed in the EK Discord under banking farming events. If you would like to start doing a farming run for the guild bank, please message Katarina and set something up. So I know you guys all know these farming runs supply all the guild events with cauldrons and food each month so that our guild members can enjoy their gaming experience. We ask that you donate 50% of what you farm to the guild bank on these runs, and whatever you donate gets you double tickets for the monthly draw of prizes. Speaking of prizes, the April winners for donations to the bank, first place was Bic with a mount. Second place was Malthadorbs for the Raider Pack. And third place was Itzy for 5 flasks of choice. So if you can reach out to me and I'll get you your prizes. Gold donations, I'm just going to touch on, donations, I'm just going to touch on this really quickly. Gold donations go to EK Coin. Material donations go to EK Donate. EK Herb is used for the transmute program. If you send it to the wrong EK Tune, that's fine. We'll get it all sorted out. All the banking characters have been pinned in the banking channel in the EK Discord as well. So you can go there and it's all nicely listed out for you. As are now our most needed items for the month will be pinned in there as well. This month we're looking for Riverbud, Star Moss, Xanthid, and Rubbery Flank. So please send those to EK Donate. Guild raffles. We're doing another raffle this month. It's more just to kind of give you guys something to do and make a little bit of gold. We're not really looking to push too much gold right now with everything going on. We just want to have some fun activities for you guys. So usually this raffle I would probably roll out at about 15k a ticket. We're going to do it at 5k a ticket instead though, and we'll run it from guild meeting to guild meeting. This month it will be, first place will be a rare 2009 BlizzCon Murloc plushie that comes complete with the pet code for that year, and a jeweled Onyx Panther. Second place will be a Raider goodie pack and a month of free game time. So send your 5,000 gold to EK Coin. And if you have any suggestions about a guild bank draw, please reach out to me and let me know. Our transmute program is up and running smoothly. We still haven't had to buy any anchor weed for any of our guild needs for a couple months now. Katarina manages that program for us. So if you have questions, send him a message. He mails out the transmute packages on Tuesdays from EK Herb, and then you mail them back once you're done the week of transmutes. So Kat is happy to help you get everything set up. If you don't want to do it for 7 days, if you only want to do it 3 days or 4 days or whatever, he is more than glad to customize it for whatever your needs are. We've restarted the commissary, and I'd like to welcome Drop Bay to the banking team. Drop is currently trialing as a Templar, like I said, and he's running the commissary for us. If you'd like to place an order from the commissary, you can find a link to the form in the EK Discord. Orders are due by Friday midnight, and they are sent out to you Monday evening. We offer a 5% discount on the AH, a 5% discount off the AH price at the time. Jazzy did some work on the commissary spreadsheet this month to make it update more frequently so we can try to ensure that you're getting your best possible price. If you have any questions, please reach out to Drop Bay or myself and we'll be happy to assist you. We've currently paused our auction house program and we look forward to picking that back up in Shadowlands. And if at any time you have any questions or would like to be part of banking, please don't hesitate to reach out and send me a message. Thanks.
Thank you, Nai. Turning it over to Alessandra then for collaboration.
Okay, well, I was going to mention about the moving of raiders, but I think Belle and Leia pretty much well covered it, other than to say I am in ENK, and not only is it not a demotion, it is also not an indication of skill. We have a lot of people in ENK right now who are currently or are former CE raiders and could run Mythic Plus circles around a lot of us. So, again, not a demotion, not an indication of skill, just a logistics thing. Team swap rules. I have posted the updated team swap rules. You can find it in the guild info. You can find it in the website. There wasn't really many changes. It's just that we had a lot of questions and people not quite understanding the process. So we've rewritten it to be hopefully a lot easier to understand. So if you have any questions about that, you can ask me, but it is easy to find on the website or in the hashtag guild info channel here in the Discord. The Mythic Plus program training that we've started has been going really well. I've got a couple of regulars. Nev helps me out and has been amazing. But I also have a couple of regulars and a couple of new people. If you are interested in Mythic Plus training, there is a sign up. It is pinned in the Mythic Plus channel. Also, if you do sign up, please make sure to respond in Discord. I do send out tells or messages, sometimes individually to people, sometimes in the channel. And if you sign up and you don't get back to me, I can't get you in on a run. So please do respond. I've also had some interest in potentially a second run. I've heard some whisperings about that. If you are interested in starting a Mythic Plus training or a second run, let me know and we can talk about what we need to do to get that going since it's been so popular. The Ask a Raider. A couple months ago, I asked for people for interest in this. I did get quite a few responses. We haven't had a chance to get that going yet. My apologies. Things have been crazy. But I will be messaging the folks who showed interest sometime this month and trying to get that going. So, details, hopefully, it will be all ready to go for the next guild meeting. Also, in the meantime, if you have questions about your class or your spec, you can always go into the Get a Roll channel and go into that class or spec and ask questions of other people who play that. And hopefully you can get some good information that way. Jaina Mount sales. Okay, so we've been running a Jaina Mount clear for quite a few months now. And we have been making some money for the guild most recently. And if you are interested in purchasing a Jaina mount before it goes down to the 1% drop chance, you can contact myself or Snow, and we can get you set up. We can get you the pricing. I believe currently it's for guildies, it's 1.5. Is that correct, Snow?
That's correct.
1.5 mil. If that changes, we will let everyone know. But that is a guaranteed Jaina mount. So again, if you're interested, we would love to be able to give them away for free, but it's not exactly an easy clear like Gul'dan. It is a bit more complicated, and we are trying to make sure we can get some repairs and things for the next expansion. So again, interested, whisper myself or whisper Snowmantle, and we will get you set up. I think that's everything. Yep, I think that's everything that I have.
Right. Thank you, Allie. Is there anything else that any other leaders needed to say that maybe didn't have a chance to say anything yet? If not, then this concludes our guild meeting. Thank you guys for coming.
Thanks, everyone.